Hey moyotv fam. And welcome to another true crime story. Today we're going to be discussing the Manhattan mother from hell. And the children murdered for love. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really supports the channel. Watch out and take care. For a day, they were known only as the babies in the woods. The first one, a little girl face down and covered in blood, caught the eye of a couple out strolling in a forested area near Brookhaven, New York, on a beautiful Sunday in May 1937. Near her corpse, investigators found a collection of weapons. Among them a blood-stained axe, scissors, a pearl-handled knife, a butcher knife, and bottles of gasoline and acid. Then, 10 yards away, police found another child, a little boy, around 4. Also bloodied but alive. "I want my mama," he said. "Throat cut, and sister slain," screamed the headline. The killer's death recipe included several gruesome ingredients: throat slashing, beating, and stabbing, followed by a splash of acid and gasoline. The coroner said the girl was burned alive. The boy offered police their first solid clue. "Mommy and George hurt me," he told them. The girl was his sister and her name was Helen. He said that his name was Jimmy, but no one could decipher his baby lispings when he offered his surname. Police asked if George was his father, and the boy nodded yes. "George gave us ice cream. Then he hurt us," he said. But no local snack vendors remembered a man and the 2 children. Who are these children? The news asked in an article describing them, including their clothing. Blue-eyed Helen, the paper reported, was in a pink dress and white bloomers. Jimmy wore a sailor suit. Emma McGowan, superintendent of the West Side Day Nursery in Manhattan, recognized the boy. She told detectives that his name was Jimmy Tiernan. He and his sister Helen attended McGowan's school. They lived with their mother, 26-year-old Helen Tiernan, in a small tenement apartment on 47th Street. McGowan had just finished talking to police when Tiernan appeared at the door. She told McGowan that she had sent the children away and they would no longer be coming to the nursery. McGowan chatted with her, giving one of her aides a chance to call the police station. Tiernan's story was that she and her children were having a picnic when a strange man attacked them. But she had no explanation when police asked her why she didn't call for help, nor could she explain her son's words. "Mommy cut sister. Mommy hit me with a bat." She bowed her head and wept. "It's true," she said. "I did it." Maternal filicide is the term used when mothers kill their children. Motives for this unthinkable act usually fall into a few categories, such as saving a child from a cruel world or punishing a father by destroying his offspring. During the Great Depression, child murders followed by the mother's suicide were often sparked by grinding poverty. Tiernan's motivation was simple. The kids were standing between her and romance. The pretty blonde had been a widow since she was 22. Her young husband, a railroad flagman whom she married in 1929, had died of a heart attack 4 years later, leaving her and their 2 children with no means of support. Tiernan got a job at an embroidery shop, worked hard, and scraped by. The children always seemed well cared for. Friends and neighbors said she was a good mother. Then in November 1935, she stepped on a train and set eyes on a handsome stranger, George Christodoulos, a former boxer and native of Greece. Tiernan and the subway traveler, who called himself Christie, were soon an item. Tiernan was eager to marry again, but Christie wasn't. For one thing, he made little money at his job in a cafeteria. The other, he didn't want to be saddled with kids. A few months after the couple started dating, Tiernan contacted Child Welfare, begging them to find her kids a new home. Welfare workers refused, assuring her that she was just feeling overwhelmed and would soon change her mind. She became desperate. Christie bought a car and she saw less and less of him. Her man was drifting away. On May 15, 1937, a few people near the Brookhaven Railroad station noticed a blonde woman and 2 children heading toward the woods. The woman was carrying a suitcase and it appeared that they were going to have a picnic. In her confession, Tiernan calmly recalled how she hit her children with the axe, stabbed them, cut their throats, doused them with acid and gasoline and set fire to Helen's clothing with a match. Jimmy was spared the flames because she said, "I couldn't go through with it." Before her arrest, She met with Christie and told him that she had placed the children in a private home on Long Island. Her trial in June 1937 was abruptly cut short. Baby killer pleads guilty and cheats the electric chair, was the Daily News headline on June 18, 1937. She was sentenced to 20 years to life behind bars. I intend to see that she has no opportunity, ever again, to see Jimmy, the child she slashed, beat, and burned to make herself acceptable to her Greek lover, declared the district attorney. A couple adopted the boy within a year. In 1951, Tiernan was paroled. Before she vanished from public view, she told reporters that her fondest wish was to one day be reunited with the son she tried to kill. That's the story of the mother from hell who in 1937 brutally killed her young daughter and tried to do the same with her young son. All to try and get with her love interest. Do you believe 20 years was enough of a punishment? Do you believe she should have gotten the electric chair? Do you believe that she should be allowed to see her son again after trying to brutally kill him? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it really helps support this channel. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.